Okay, we're doing piecewise 6. Piecewise 6, number 1, is going to be similar to piecewise 4, number 3. I believe you did that on piecewise 5 as number 4 or something like that. Anyway, we're back to now I want to do a square root with a horizontal ray. And so we will notice that my square root is opening left and down. It's closed. My horizontal ray is going right. I see the y values don't match. It'll be a jump. I made my square root table. I made, since the x is negative, these are negative. Since the y is supposed to be negative, the y values are negative. But remember, this is always from the endpoint, and the endpoint is, I want to get rid of that. It smushes up my pens and ruins them. And the endpoint is to 0. So I want to go left 1, down 1. Then I want to go back and I want to go left 2, 3, 4, and down 2. And then I can draw my square root. Now, for my horizontal ray, I see that the open circle is at 2, -3. So I put my open circle at 2, -3. And I'm going to do my horizontal ray to the left. And you will notice that this is indeed a jump, and it's just a helter-skelter graph. It's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Now, for the next graph, that one was like number 2. The next one is going to be number 3. And with number 3, I see this particular graph, and when I notice this, I'm going to ask what makes it 0. Careful, it's not 2. That makes it -4. It's -2. And what makes this one 0 is -2. You see they match, so it's continuous. My red one is going to open left and down, so everything's negative. My right one is going to open right and down, so the x coordinates are positive and the y values are negative. And so we see that they shared -2, 0. So I'm going to come here, and again, because it's been glumming up my pens, I'm going to put -2 there. And now, according to the graph, I'm going to go left and down. So I'm going to go down 1, left 1. And I'm going to go left 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go down 2. And now I've drawn the left ray. For the next one, I want to go right 1 and right 4 and go down. So I'm going to go right 1, down 1, back to the vertex or endpoint, right 4, down 2. And I'm going to draw this ray, and I just get this cute little graph. You see it's nice and continuous. It comes to a pointy job, and that's okay. There's no problem with that. Now, for problem number 4, you've already done something like number 4. It's just the the greatest integer of -5. So I'm skipping that one, and I'm going to move on to problem 5. Now, problem 5, what's different? They're going to put it 3 times in front. So notice I'm going to set these up the same. It's just now, instead of -1, it's 3 times -1. Instead of 0, it's 3 times 0. Instead of 1, it's 3 times 1. So I'm going to start, as always, with my one that's on the axes, at least right now, -2 to -1. And then I can do the -1 goes to 3 and 0 goes to 3. So -1 goes all the way up to 3 and 0 goes to 3. So I've done that step. And then down here, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3. But anyway, I'm at -3, down 3, and over here. Now, for those of you who just really like to finish graphs, notice that the slope for this new one is not 1s but 3s. So when I go left, all I need to do is go down 1, 2, 3. And now that I've gone down 3, I go over 1. And I could put in another dot. And if I wanted, down 1, 2, 3. So now I'm down 3 and over 1. And so I could have continued the graph then I wouldn't have to put in my dots, for those of you that enjoy doing this kind of stupidity. So here I'm going to go up 3 and do the same thing, and then up 3 more, find the 1. And if you want to do this, you don't have to put in the dots, because now you can see all the stairs going up. Do you have to? No. Right here you could stop, right down here with the purple one, dot. Put in the ellipses, it's okay, but I wanted you to see that it's also called the step function because it looks like a bunch of stairs. Now for the last one, we're going to do one other little cute thing. And for the last one, you're going to see I'm not going to change the slope. I'm just going to increase each y value by 2. I don't know why I wrote 1 there. Please help me, Such is life, by 2. And so I have my -1, 0. You know how to do this game. 0, -1, 1. But they're increasing by 2, so my answers are going to be 1, 2, and 3. And so let's just start with the purple one. The purple one says go to -2 and go up 1 and then over 1 and connect it. The green one says -1 goes to 2. And then right here, I'm going to get rid of that, like I said, again, because it mixes the colors and makes them ugly. And then I want my 0 to go to 3. And 1 to 3. And you can keep doing those steps, or you can just do the dot, and you're done. It's all up to you.